Hello folks, welcome to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back here with the ABC Journeyman with club number 9 still, Coventry City, and welcome to the revolution. That's right folks, we are back. It's start of season 4 with Coventry. We're still here. Yes, we're not. I did look at another job. I put my hat in for the Everton job, and they didn't even give me an interview. They said I wasn't the sort of thing they were looking for, and moved on. They gave it to a guy who'd never actually managed before, but was one of their ex-players. So, yeah, that's interesting. Maybe I'm too old. I'm 61 in game, so maybe that's it. But so we've come back here to Coventry, and well, we've made some significant changes. Yes, there was a lot of players we had on loan last season. We had 5 players on loan. They have all left. We haven't bought any more of those back, but we have bought in back a player who used to be on loan, who was a very successful loanee, which is exciting. But we bought in a huge number of players, and we have had to fund that with selling a couple of our stars, including goalkeeper Tom McCall. So these are the transfers out. I'm not going to go through all of those transfers. Lots of loans, but Tom McCall gone out for £7 million to Brentford. Bought him in for 2.5 million, sold him for 7 million. Pretty good there. And Robinson Southern, another great player, he's gone to Huddersfield in the Championship, and yeah, he did really well for us. But sold him for 5 million, rising to 6.25 million pounds. But we only bought him for a few £100,000. So yeah, we've made some good signings there, but the really exciting stuff is the players that we've got in. Look how many signings we've made. Only £1.9 million spent, and we have got some corkers. I'm not going to go through them all because there's a lot of them, but I'm going to go through some of the key ones. We've started the season started well. So at the back, Gary Hayward has come in, started really well. Determination of 20, heading of 17. Jumping reach of 13, so he's not the biggest guy, but he's good with his head. Marking 12, tackling 12. I thought he was going to be good. He's been very good. Very happy with him, and his passing is kind of in the range that we want it to be. So pleased with him. Now this guy, Zivovad Popovic, looks the business. The absolute business. He's a 31-year-old Serb. He's worth almost £21 million already. Scored 4 goals in a couple of games for us. And yeah, look at him. Look at the bloke. He's absolutely glorious, isn't he? So really excited to get him here. I mean, he's got power. He's got pace. He's got finishing ability. He's got really good technique. There is no weakness that I can see for a striker. He's absolutely awesome at this level, and he started out in that way. And I think this guy looks like he's on loan from Porto, and okay, he's not fast, but what he does have is incredibly high vision and a decent passing ability, and we've already seen an incredible ability to pick a pass out. He's got a couple of assists. I think he should have a couple of assists. Yeah, an assist in the Carabao Cup, an assist in the Championship. Both of them were glorious assists, and he's played a few more passes through defences. So I think, give him a bit more time to settle down in the centre of midfield. He could be able to be that man just to pick defences apart just with a single pass, and the way we play, that's what we do. And now we've got players who can kind of get in behind and score the goals, as we've been doing already. We might have a really good set of players on hand. Goalkeeper, obviously we needed to replace, and we've done that, and that's a Roman Baraud. Only paid about 200,000 for this guy. Maybe it's a little bit more. No, so just 200,000. Let me know what you think of that. I think he's a really good signing. Very happy with him. On loan, Leo is back. I think this is an absolute brilliant thing. He started pretty well. Got himself a goal. Probably should have got himself another one. But absolutely fantastic. Frisco van Gelder, another player who is just going to be playing that pressing forward role, seems to already have a great understanding with the Serb alongside him. Yeah, knows where the back of the net is, but he's kind of busy, difficult player. And when you've got Charlie Allen as well, who can fit in there, I think we are in really, really good position. As I said, I'm not going to show everybody. Ezekiel Issa, he is going to be our left back, a young left back, 20-year-old, to replace Peters, who is still at the club, but this guy's going to be our main man at left back. And the last one I'll show you, we'll introduce the other players as we go, but Saul Ruan, who is a good loaney centre back, looks really, really solid. Ability to pass, but he's also got the ability to play on the right side. So we've already played him on the right side, and I think we're doing that today. Might not be, but all in all, I think we've got an absolutely superb squad. And you can see the squad it's wide enough now that we've actually got some decent players on the bench. The one issue, or decent players outside the bench, one issue we have got with all of this is we've got 6 loanees and you can only put 5 into the squad. So we just having to be a little bit more creative around that. But all in all, absolutely glorious. And this guy, Norino, the link up between him and these strikers is, I think, going to be really, really important this season. But also the play down the left and the right side, we're getting a lot of crosses in to Popovic, and he's just getting ahead of the defence and just finding the back of the net. Lots of goals scored. Hopefully today you'll see some examples of that. This is how things have gone. Bristol City at home, so if you remember, they're one of the sides who were in the playoffs. Norino got himself a goal, and Leo, great start there. Popovic was out injured. We lost to Exeter in the cup, and Danny Barjones missed a crucial penalty, which was a shame. We completely dominated it. We had a few changes in here, I think, towards the end. Borton, Barjones and Ferrier, who's a youngster, and that didn't quite work out. But we followed that up with a 3-1 away win against Burnley, Popovic hat-trick, and a 3-0 home victory against Wrexham. Van Gelder, Popovic and Charlie Allen, all 3 of the strikers getting the goals. So we come in here against Charlton. We've won our first 3 matches. Charlton are currently rock bottom of the league, but at this stage that perhaps doesn't mean as much as it will do most of the time. But very, very excited what this could mean. We've still got about £6 million in the bank, so I think, yes, we'll probably end up in debt at the end of the season. But I'm hoping this squad can be the one to finally get us over the line. I believe in this squad. I believe this is redemption season. This is it. This is it, folks. Let's do it. Right, so the way we've been playing recently is that the first halves tend to be quite light on chances, but we seem to wear oppositions down and then create a lot more chances in the second half. But the team we're going with is Popovic and Van Gelder leading the line. Arino on the left, Leo on the right, Norina and Allen in the centre of midfield. And the back line, which is completely new, Issa, Hayward, Asgar, Ruan and Baraud in goal. We have ripped up the team pretty much and just started again. But again, with keeping to the same principles of having a side that's very much focused on passing the ball around, and I think we've got a better set of players capable of playing that style of football. Possession is hugely important to us, but here's Ruan. Leo's picked the ball up here. Alan round the corner. Ruan does it well, and Popovic, he actually missed that. That was a horrendous mistake. Popovic should have put that away, and Norino has just given the ball away to Graham. So everything that I've been saying is maybe not quite true. But here's Arino, who actually hasn't been that great to start with. Into Popovic, holds the ball up with his massive strength. Van Gelder, ball through, it's Leo. And Leo goes near post. Why didn't he go far post? We should be 2-0 up by now already. Very, very positive start from the boys. And yeah, happy with that start. Only 23% for them at the minute. Here's Alan. Chips it in. Leo scores, this time with his header. I mean, he scored so many goals for us when he was with us and so many assists. I'm hoping we'll get that again, but alongside having a really good striker, which we didn't have when he was here. If you remember, we had that Dutch guy, I've forgotten who he is, who didn't score lots of goals, but he was kind of a useful workhorse. Well, here we go again, 1-0. All the chances have been going to us at the minute, but here's Areno. Had a good day today. Here's Narinho. Alan. Not the most effective way to score a goal, and I don't think you're going to score with no power coming in to try and hit that header. It's just never going to work, is it? Well, very, very solid first half. 1-0. Couple of glorious chances early doors that we missed, but a Leo header of all things. Right, ball in. Here's Leo. Hayward. Oh, I thought that was going into the top of the net. I mean, we look outstanding today. Just all ruin. The goalkeeper was flying. Yeah, we look really, really good. Just haven't quite got our shooting boots on. That's the only downside here. Creating lots of chances. Here's Narino. Finds a pass into Popovic. A lovely ball in from Van Gelder. Does brilliantly to hold it up. Allen, and the ball is pushed over. Looked like it was pushed over. Ball in. Here's Areno. Got to score soon, haven't we? I mean, that's great control from their striker. It looked like he'd never seen a football before. Right, here's Issa. Down the left side now. We've got danger on all sides. Ball is long. Hayward picks it up though. No worries. Narinho looks a lovely pass in. Areno's gone inside and he's just shot over the bar. Absolute loon. So he's brought Lawrence on, taken Areno off, trying to get a little bit more on this left side. Ruan chips it in. It's in. It's another Leo header. I mean, that's not what I was expecting. Popovic has actually had quite a quiet game. Van Gelder's played well. But it's so refreshing to have this amount of different threats. So good. Well, we bought Landon Aaron on later on. Yeah, very, very solid victory. I think we probably should have scored a few more there. I think we had some good shots, but it was Leo's head that won the thing for us. And I think you can see a very, very different looking side. I hope you can see that. It gives me a lot of hope going forward. So we'll be on 12 points now out of 12 points that we could have possibly got. The only downside is that loss in the against Exeter, but outside of that, we have been awesome, absolutely awesome. Admittedly, I think we've played Bristol City and Charlton and Blackpool, so we haven't been playing the those teams who are up and around us. Oh no, we did play Wrexham, didn't we? We played Wrexham. Right, folks. Well, that is that. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. What do you think about the new signings, the complete revolution of this team, which I think looks glorious. We are trying to get rid of Glenn Samuel because I think, maybe the squad is a little bit big. He rejected a move recently, so we'll see whether that whether we can get him out the door. But it's not the end of the world if we don't. But I'm so excited about this squad. I think it's easily the best squad we've had since we arrived here. Some real talent all the way through it, and led by Popovic, who he didn't have the best game today. He looks outstanding, but very ably assisted by Van Gelder, who had a good game today. Right, folks, let me know in the comments your thoughts on all of that. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. See you for the next one. Goodbye.